Okay. Goal today, redo 13. We almost beat it. I stumbled into Ballista range, last possible moment, from one tile, where the lower Ballista hits the upper bridge. This... I stood here. I had cleared out every aggressive enemy on the map, and I only had to kill the boss, and I stood on this tile, so... no. Don't do that. Okay, so... obviously the first one we do, take out this group. We prep to take out this group. Now let's be better prepped this time. Lance has to do a lot of work with the axe here, rather than... like, he's not going to use that steel sword. There's, like, no axes, like, on this map. No, he uses it against the axe riggers. He's not going to use a lance, because there's pretty much nothing he'll use a lance against. Let's, load him up with more axes. Halberd, he can use already. He's at DX, but he can't use a killer axe yet, but he can use a halberd. So, go ahead and... I end up with so many iron lances. I think it's because I almost never use them. I use them pretty rarely. Mostly use axes and swords. The halberd will let him annihilate the paladins. Lots of axes, good setup. And Barker has his Lance Reaver, he'll need that to fight some of the paladins, and otherwise, we should be good. Now let's rearrange on the map a bit. This pack charges instantly, so where am I going to be fighting them? Like, don't think can I get into range of anything useful in turn 1? Yeah, I guess we can hand axe out a, we can at least hand axe out this guy on turn 1. Because we can move up this many tiles just fine. And if I move Marcus nearby, we can get a support. We can get support with both Marcus and Alan if we dance. I could try and be more aggressive and, like, really rush him turn 1, but I'll have to do some amount of retreating. I have to do some amount of retreating anyway. If I'm clever about it, I can set it up so that I can have Elfin, like, I'll fly Elfin close by, so I can have Lance whack this guy with the halberd and one-shot him, and I can just, back. Would I one-shot? Probably not. The halberd's not that strong. I'd have to do it every... right? Yeah, I have like 46 effective power, and has... well, 47 with the weapon triangle. It would not one-shot. Either way, let's get going. I want to bring this float. Yeah, Sean will help fly people around, it'll be useful. I don't know if I need Merlinus for anything. But I can deploy him, so I'll bring him. Okay, so first order of business, let's get into hand axe range of this guy. Immediately start clearing out enemies. Support range. Support range. Since I'm redoing this chapter, having done the entire thing, and a lot of these moments will be taking 0 risk. Yeah, I've got 85 avoid to this guy. I'm gonna turn off animations while I'm doing these 0 risk plays. Combatants to the front. Lorraine can be here if she needs to carry anyone for any reason. And otherwise, since the next group of cavaliers will be coming in, right? Of course, I've moved too many people up. I'll have to probably move back next turn, because I think that I need to read a bit. Take out that group. Cecilia's getting hit, reset. So because Zephiel's actually on the map for a couple turns, can we look at his stats? They're the same stats he has during chapter 22. I gotta check if this is an identical Zephiel. Finally my turn. Thank you. Let's take a little look-see. Yeah, this is the same Zephiel stats that we're gonna fight in chapter 22. So he's gonna have 70 free avoid in that chapter because he'll be on a throne. But my plan is just gonna be to throw boltings at him because he's too accurate, right? 90 hit. After his skill, it's 137. I can't really consistently dodge this thing. I have to outrange it. So that's why we're gonna kill him with bolting when we get to fight him later. Alright, what's cooking down here? This guy, I believe. Yeah, Melina matches res, so we could fight that guy. I could push forward aggressively because Lance could wall off these two. Although one has the Axe Reaver, so I would actually have to. It would be nice to fight the Axe Reaver guy. And perhaps alternatively, can I do this aggressively without backing up? It would be fun to do this aggressively without backing up. Like Marcus with his supports with the Armads could fight the Steel Axe guy without taking. But I would need Volt there to guarantee it. What should I do with the Halberd? That's nearly a one-shot. Oh, do I actually have a one-shot then? It's stronger than I thought. I guess the weapon triangle is turning this into 11 might, and that 11 is tripling the 30 free. And it's 30 free plus 16. That's actually pretty strong. If that one's nearby, I actually have a one-shot with the Halberd. Problem is, these guys are too dangerous because of their mixed offensive types. Between the Axe Reaver and an actual Lance, it's really accurate. So I think no matter what, I am going to have to retreat. Why retreat and just hold the hand axe so I can fight both Paladin and as well as the Javelin Cavalier behind him. Same turn. Now, what jump scared me last time is I believe one of these. There's a longbow. Let's be very, very wary of these longbows. I'm going to get Merlinus as far out of the way as I reasonably can. I'm going to send some of the useless people to the lower left corner to make room. And meanwhile, I'm probably gonna have to pull back with Lance, but I could do a hit and run where I have him at least throw a hand axe and then grab him and then dance as I retreat. And what the purpose of this is that by chipping this Paladin, I'll finish him off on the enemy phase. And that'll be really convenient. Oh, how much movement does he have? He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 hit. I'm gonna want to put Lance here. You get out of the way as well. You go to the lower left. You be in support range. Oh, Alan can grab Elfin for me to reposition Elfin. Get him out of the way. Then we can go ahead and drop Lance. And now Lance gets hit by Unfortunately, just the paladin. I forgot that the javelin guy wouldn't be able to reach. I just had the concept in my head that he had more. Should have put Lance here. That was a mistake. Can we still do that, actually? Still reposition Lance in a way that's useful. He would no longer be in range of Alan, so I'm gonna not bother. We'll just take care of more stuff next turn. Zephyr leaves, Notion leaves, etc., etc. % damage on me. The fact that miss doesn't change anything. Okay. Now I need to be very wary of the incoming longbow archers. They definitely restrict our movement a bit here. But otherwise, I should have pretty bad accuracy and hit rates. Hi Merity. God, you can move far. That's like 30 tiles. Girl, slow down. Yes, so Lance can tank these on defense without even getting scratched. So can Marcus. I mean, even Rucker can almost take those guys on pure defense without even having to dodge, but they're pretty inaccurate. He's mostly threaten weak units. Anyway, X-Reaver guy and Killer Lance guy are definitely pretty dangerous. Killer Lance guy is pretty accurate, so I would want full support or to kill him at range. Most convenient thing to do here is having Luna take care of things. Marcus is, not Marcus, Rucker is also pretty good into the X-Reaver. This works. Now, let's be very careful where we reposition people. I'm grabbing a support here for, killing this guy with the axe. But I need to be out of range of the longbow. And Melina will finish off the other Cavalier for me. Lots of damage, just one hit. It's gonna be a lot to deal with down here. Some of the horsemen didn't follow through. They're still staying behind. But just a few archers and a few horsemen. Any X-Reavers? One X-Reaver. Let's be really careful about the X-Reaver. Alright then, let's leave people at the edge of this range. He's already coming towards us, although we can leave Rucker inside of his range without any concern. Not from the Thunder Mage, he's a bit dangerous, but it's okay to have Rucker be in range. He has 78 avoid into this, 79 hit. That is in the business what we call a miss. It'd be so funny to blow up this Troubadour of our match just to show off, just be like, look, Marcus is huge. It feels wasteful though, I can't bring myself to do it. I think that I can actually reposition Melina to be closer to the action so I can use her. There we go, that feels a bit nicer. Everything is looking good. Lots of cutscenes in this chapter. Okay, that one's officially confirming who the boss of the chapter is, I think. Oh, a lot's going on. The one in front is a javelin, so these guys threaten a lot of range. This longbow guy also threatens a lot of range. Trying to kind of put the squeeze on us. We can always, of course, pretty safely have Lance within range of everything but the Axe Reaver and restrict the movement of the horsemen a bit. A Lance Reaver Rucker could also help me wall them off and buy me some space. Melina can safely take on the mage without any issue, because she takes no damage. And then I just want to put some high avoid people up front and kind of just block off these two tiles, and that cuts off a lot of the movement options for this longbow guy and these guys, and I can then get my supports in range, make the dodging consistent. Lance he's gonna have 77 or 75 avoid based on whether he has the hand axe or the iron axe. Yeah, I'll have exactly 85 avoid into lances, so it's another 100% success rate as long as we aren't in range of Sword Reaver. I'll bring Lance down there, and I can have him... Okay, I guess Lance could be the one to kill this guy, because if Rucker does it, then Lance can't make it. Go with the Iron Axe, then Rucker can go trade the Hand Axe to Lance, and... We'll have to move Melina, that's okay. The problem I'm realizing is, do we have a way to get both supports for Lance? It's a longbow guy. I guess once we cut off this tile, we'll be able to stand here and here, with Alan and Marcus just fine. And Rucker himself is going to have truly incredible Lance Reaver into these guys. So let's go here, equip our Lance Reaver. Then trade. They're probably just going to throw their Javelin at Rucker if I equip the Hand Axe on Lance. So because a Javelin's going to get thrown at someone anyway, I can't enemy phase the Javelin guy this turn. I can have Lance equip his Halberd in case he gets attacked by the Paladin. And that would have him destroy him. Okay. Now we need to get our supports in order. What's bad here is that this longbow guy is still kind of in the way. I think I can only get one support. Unless I'm able to block off another tile by having another character who can dodge tank on this forest, then I could get both of Rucker's supports in. No, they'd still be able to move here and shoot past. Even if I got another unit on that forest, it wouldn't help. And how much avoid does Rucker have with Clarine nearby? 66. Now presumably the Lance Reaver has the doubled weapon triangle feature. That's how it works in 7 and 8. So if that's true, he would have 86 avoid into lances and he would be fine. The longbow could hit, but it's really unlikely. Turn animations back on to kind of confirm that as enemy phase plays out. And he should be fine. Let's go ahead and get Lilina out of the way. And get, Oh, this is also bad for Lance. I was under the impression I could put, both of Lance's supports in. But I can't actually stand on this tile because the longbow guy can shoot from here and shoot through. That's actually worse than I thought. I can't get both supports in without, the ability to block off their movement even further. Can I do a hit and run for the purpose of, nope, I don't have anyone close enough, even with a dance. Actually, maybe I can. Maybe I can do a hit and run in which I retreat into the ocean with a flyer, and we can take out this longbow guy who's kind of really annoying. Is that feasible? If we were to, we'd have to dance a flyer. Like, Marcus would have to kill this guy, and we'd dance a flyer to grab him and go into the ocean. As long as we're not in range of, a ballista or a wyvern, that would work. But then we can't use Marcus to have support Lance, so I'm gonna abandon this idea. Just gotta take these 10% dodges and stop overthinking things. Of course, we have to move Melina out of the way. And as a joke, Shauna can chip this Troubadour, the Slim Lance. Or not. Hey LT. Thanks for stopping by for the redo of 13. I'm being more careful about the longbow this time. We don't have to have Merlinus do a panic dodge, but it is preventing me from getting all of my supports in. He covers too many tiles. Although if I wasn't a coward, I could have just put Marcus in anyway, because he had, I overthought it. This guy only has 14 attack. I could have had Marcus be in range the entire time, because I could have defense tanked it, not even with just supports, just with like Armads. So, you know, super minor misplay, but it's overall like not a huge deal. The chances of me getting hit were super low after all. I like how the Troubadours just charge you. Okay, so as long as we're wary about the Javelin Wyvern and these two Ballistas, the two Ballistas aren't an issue. It's mostly Javelin Wyvern we need to watch out for as we clean up these guys. Because it looks like I'll get in range as I fight that Archer. That's not that bad. I could get into range of Lance. In fact, Lance standing right here, outside of Ballista range. That's outside Ballista range. This is the magic tile where we could fight that Archer and then enemy phase both Wyverns, and that would be pretty efficient. Let's definitely try and do that. Let's clear him a path. Some room. This is the Axe Reaver guy, so it'd be nice if Lilina killed the Axe Reaver guy for us, or Rutger could do it. They're both pretty good at this. I think I'll be taking 0 risks again. I'm going to turn animations back off. I'm only going to bother having them on if I'm actually taking any amount of risk, but if it's going to be 0% hit rates on me, I just want to get this chapter done faster because we're kind of redoing it. Unfortunately, we didn't get speed again on Lena like we did last time, but those breaks. Even with both supports, there's a extremely low chance that Rutger would get hit by the accurate Axe Reaver guy. Lance Reaver is more consistent. Does that put me in Ballista range? No, right? Okay, it's safe. We can attack from this tile. And now the goal is to fight this Archer and both Wyverns. And we can do it from here. Now, before we go in there, we can go in and get a support bonus for accuracy by grabbing Rutger and moving into Rutger's space he's currently occupying. And this should be a lot more accuracy, a little bit. We also get Marcus. Now, Marcus has to stand in this tile that Lance is occupying. Can I do a trade and Canto back then? Oh, that guy have the Iron Axe trade and go back 2 tiles? I can do that, that would work. Let's use the Iron Axe. I'm trying to use axes because I want Axe EXP. I'll still have 2 tiles of movement after this trade, so I can trade and a hand axe back in your inventory, and then like this. Now we can take on the Wyverns. Okay, things are going pretty well. Let's go ahead and retrieve Rutger. Now, the next threat, with all the immediate aggressive enemies taken care of, I'm worried about the reinforcements. They're pretty easy to take care of. They're dangerous cavalry columns of like 6. It's like 5 cavaliers, a paladin. I think there's a troubadour as well. And they have the similar setups where one has a killer lance, one has an axe reaver, the paladins have silver lances, but they're going to be isolated and they're pretty safe to deal with as long as you know which one has the axe reaver. I'm bringing up the reinforcement guide right now to remind myself. I'm just gonna check in Builder so I can see which one has the axe reaver. So turn 8 are the Northern Cavaliers, where the northmost one has the axe reaver, so further away from me. And turn 12 is a Southern column of Cavaliers, and in that column, the axe reaver is closest to me. Okay. It's turn 5, I think, right now, so we have a lot of time to prepare for it. Take, please. Now Saul is of course very close to B staff, so anyone who gains HP, like Alina, let's heal them over the course of the chapter. Alina and Lance, let's go heal them for staff EXP. Oh, let's go Shauna. Oh, she's going crazy. As a joke, because this troubadour is fencing themselves in, let's fence them in all the way, and now they can't move. And now I can have Shauna beat them to death very slowly, as kind of a bit. Because if I let them run away, then they'll use this vulnerary. These guys will have 0% hit rates into Lance. Yep, 0. Plus I'm not in ballista range, I'm 1 tile off. And that has C axes, and I can use the killer axe now. That'll be a great wyvern killing weapon for stronger wyverns. So that's all the initial aggressive enemies. So left on the map, all this stuff down here stays pretty still. Percival's squadron of these 4 leave on turn 8 or so. And this column charges once I think I cross the halfway point on the bridge. That's how I got hit last time, because I didn't know what made them charge. And when they started charging, I retreated onto this tile. And that got me hit. I think 2 of these wyverns charge too, not all of them. But I think 2 of these will move once those horses move. Oh my god, I'm Shauna Gaming. She's going crazy. So let's prepare for the turn 8 squadron. They're the ones from the north. Let's position the fight a lot of them on the turn they spawn. Since the Axe Reaver is the northmost one, I can be really aggressive with Lance's positioning and fight a lot of guys with the axe. I need to move his supports and other combatants north. That would include Lelina and Elfin for dancing. Let's grab Elfin and take him north. And then while we're heading north, we can grab heals onto Lelina and Lance for hitting B-rank stuff. There's so much speed. What's he doing with all this speed? And heal even faster. That's crazy. Barker can go north as well. Okay, so the positioning of their spawns, I believe, are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Cavaliers. Which tile is the Paladin on? He has more movement than the others, and some of them have Javelins, so I need to be wary of Javelins and not accidentally move into range of a Javelin with a support partner. Paladin is at the top. The leading Cavalier has a Steel Lance, and the one right behind him is a Javelin. Okay. So, Steel Lance where my cursor currently is, Javelin right there. Let's count tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's count it again. But not hit a forest. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hit. This forest kind of cuts off their movement. We could be far forward. We could maybe even be here. They'd have trouble running past the forest. Although, it would be the Javelin makes it hard to position 2 support bonuses in, so maybe that's too far forward. Actually, I could put Marcus on the forest and he'd have enough evasion that if a Javelin went for him, that'd be fine. Because they could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and hit. I kinda want Lance to get the EXP. And then we'll put people past the forest. And we'll move Lance 1 tile ahead of it. That's as far as I can get him, I think. Right here. Right here for hand axe. Let's discard this one, use hand axe. Okay, and that'll let us fight 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this will let us fight most of the enemies. Like 4 of them should be able to hit us. 3 Cavaliers and the Paladin. That's pretty good positioning. Oh my god, we're gonna get a Shaun of all. We're going to Ilia, baby! Drop open and put combatants close by. Alright, that's all I could reasonably do. I don't think they even spawn this turn, I think I'm just pre-positioned. Yeah, I'm just pre-positioned. Alright, I'm gonna put this Troubadour out of our misery. I was just getting a Shaun level up is kinda like a joke. It wasn't even good. Did that one for the bit. Okay, they should spawn this turn. Now I hope we didn't make a mistake counting tiles. That guy has 6% hit rate. He must have been the Killer Lance one. They have higher accuracy. The others have 0%. Alright, the Paladin couldn't reach me because he's so far north, but we at least got to fight... yeah, we got to fight 4 of the Cavaliers. It's really good. It's just the Paladin and the Axe Reaver guy that we couldn't reach. Percival's gone. That's fine. So Lilina can blow up the Paladin for us. And then let's have her also kill the Axe Reaver, he's just so accurate. Alright, one column decimated. The next one's harder because they lead with the Axe Reaver guy, he's in front, so we can only fight 1 on turn 1 and then we have to be more aggressive. Let's double check their spawn location. Okay, it lines up with the forest in the lower left corner. Axe Reaver guy's here, this tile, meaning he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and hits. Kind of this diagonal line. Let's get people out of the way and prepare for that. I guess Lance and Rucker are pretty similar evasion. I'm probably going to use Rucker to dodge and kill back the X-Reaver because it'll get him closer to combat that way. Lance can always move far. Let's get people out of the way. I might actually use Volt's support bonus for Marcus. Marcus could help kill one of the guys. Roy, I think, is truly not going to do anything. Neither will Saul. Or Saul can grab this staff EXP. Otherwise, I will be repositioning him. We don't need to start right because we don't need support bonuses on Melina in order to ever kill stuff. He's just strong. The meme shot a level up. We did something. I got a staff EXP. See? B rank. Nice. And then we just promote him after Arcadia, or at the very end of it. And we can warp. We get the warp staff and the guiding ring in the same chapter, which is next chapter. Probably having Rucker use the body ring. I believe Rucker here is where we need to stick him, or they get hit by the X-Reaver. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. He's here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 hit. Okay. That's Rucker's. Let's get some supports in, kind of like max range, so I can put some combatants closer. I want Melina and Lance to be close up so they can run and fight stuff. Marcus as well can be a combatant. He can be Yarmance or a halberd or something and kill. Let's have him take the halberd off of Lance so he can one-shot a target. You can always give Lance his extra hand axe. Let's get some more hand axes out of Convoy, actually. That wouldn't hurt. Go for these a lot. Here you go. Alright, Marilis gets out of the way. Nina gets close to the action but not inside of it. Same for Lance, same for Marcus. Saul, get out of the way. Take this halberd. That'll be useful. Elfin close to the action would be good. And then both of Rucker's supports are in range. She has 74 avoid. The X-Reaver is going to have like a 5% chance to hit him. Not a big deal. And we should kill with the Steel Sword back. Yeah, we should be good here. Hopefully I counted my tiles correctly. Oh yeah, they don't spawn until this turn. Here they are. %9 hit rate in the miss. Okay. I did not need to crit the kill. Oh, a javelin can also reach him. It was 9% as well. Those were pretty unlikely. Okay. Now we just need to rip through some enemies. So Marcus can do a halberd one-shot. I just need Volt there for the support bonus. Melina can take care of the dangerous killer Lance. Rucker can always go Lance Reaver something for me. Putting markers close here is also setting up my support bonus for Lance. Tearing through these guys like nothing. No one's mostly going here to be a support bonus when I'm hitting that person just because I can. Well, this has gone very well. Go for the supports. And we go in and we kill him with the Lance Reaver. Boom. Super efficient, super easy. I'm gonna have Elena kill this person because I want to see her get a level up here. Speed! I will happily take a single speed level up. That is impossible to complain about. Now our next goal is to go over the top. There is a proximity event that triggers for the charge. Let's go and figure out exactly where that proximity event is. Let's see, open builder. Look for range. I'm not sure what causes it. I can't find the event in builder that causes the proximity charge. I'm going to say that it's a mystery to me. Well, it happened last time when I was roughly halfway across the bridge, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to pay attention as I cross over north. And make sure to bring all of my units in a consolidated block with the useless people out of the way. I'm also rescuing all the units I want to move. Wow, you actually can't pick up... You have no aid. Your con is too high. Deke is so heavy. Wow. Consolidating the units I'm moving. So I have to take less actions on my turn as I'm walking over. I wonder what this village even says. It's talking about the war? Okay. I'm really worried about the next chapter, Arcadia. There's not that many enemies, but it is timed if I want the Gaiden chapter, so I can't take forever. The desert sand is bad for my horses, so I need to fly them around with my flyers. And the boss is a light brand. I don't have a good way to fight a light brand enemy. I have to gamble. I have to like Rutger Wodow and hope for... I don't think Rutger Wodow even one-shots maybe? I'm probably gonna have to dodge. It's gonna suck. I can't get Weapon Triangle on a light brand. He's gonna have 110 accuracy, so it's just gonna be a probably success, but having to take a risk as the last thing you do in a chapter feels kind of bad, and I don't think I'll have a way around it. I don't have a good way to fight a light brand. Maybe a green could chip with like a longbow, but no, I don't get a green until after the chapter. Incline doesn't have super good stats, and longbows are pretty inaccurate. I don't think it's happening. Now, be very careful. This tile. We basically beat this map, but then we stood on that tile, and I was very unhappy about it. This pack of horsemen's pretty dangerous, because they have swords. But we can handle some of them with defense tanking. I'm gonna move forward and drop people, and see if this moves us far forward. It does move us far forward enough. They're gonna start attacking then. Okay. Well, let's pull back a bit. We'll fight them on this bridge, just being very careful. Tile below Merity is unsafe. Tile below Merity is unsafe. Tile below Merity is unsafe. Hello, Korra Arc. I've had a pretty uneventful redo of Chapter 13 so far. Only this guy charged, okay. Well, let's just bait him out to throw that javelin at us and we're gonna be just fine. Which one's Lance? Okay, Lance is already standing on the perfect tile. So we're just gonna change to his hand axe. And we're gonna move back. But yeah, I died in Chapter 13 because I killed almost every enemy, and then I stood on this tile and while fighting like this guy. So we've caught up to basically where I left off yesterday. Now let's back. So that Lance gets attacked. He has his hand axe, so he's good. It looks like that these Cavaliers do not charge by event like the Wyverns do, but they charge by a sort of proximity. I think that if they can attack within 2 tiles of movement, they go. So we'll fight these Wyverns first, we'll take this nice and slow, we have no reason to rush this, and just kinda calmly let them come to us. We don't get hit this late into the chapter. It looks like my current positioning is completely fine for the moment. %, hit rate. Wow, exact, no, I have 17 damage, I have plenty of damage. 14 was a crit. I was like, do I have exact damage on that guy? Horse Slayer guy's pretty accurate, he's pretty dangerous, but we're just gonna walk forward and blow him up with Helena at this point. As long as I don't stand on the tile, I can get some stuff done. I'm gonna throw more hand axes because I'm still working on Lance's axe training, but I'm gonna specifically squeeze just a hair more EXP out of it by having him chip without supports. Then Molina can get the kill. This is probably gonna aggro more Cavaliers to my position. Getting kind of close to them. They can move here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hit. Yeah, I'm expecting that these 3 Cavaliers are going to aggro on me. Where's my water? been speaking. I want drink. Yeah, that's why I wanted to use Lance for this run. Lance is pretty fast, and even though he has bad luck, the high speed on top of weapon triangle mastery and access to early supports make him a really good character for taking no damage. He's mobile and he's flexible. He's a pretty good unit. Okay. We have a lot of stuff coming at us. Axe Reaver is obviously very, very dangerous. It's quite accurate. Killing Edge and Steel Sword, we can defense tank. They're very dangerous in terms of accuracy and damage, but Lance with a Lance. Took his Lance away from him. No, he has an Iron Lance right now. Lance with a Lance and his supports will be just fine. So let's just back up from Axe Reaver guy. Like so. And then these guys can hit Lance. As long as we have our Iron Lance equipped, we're going to be A-okay. A-okay. Turn the animations on to make it more dramatic, though. Silver Lance guy cannot reach me, and we can blow him up with Lilina on the next turn. Plus, I am not standing on the tile. I am very, very, very scared of the tile. Let's go. Oh yeah, the 0 damage killing edge. So like, yeah, it's accurate enough that's actually possible for this thing to hit me. He could crit for 0, but yeah, no. I am defense tanking. The Draco shield I used during 12X is useful. Wow, that Steel Sword had no hope. Promoted enemies of Steel Swords are still going to be a huge problem. I'm scared of promoted heroes. There's one in this chapter and there's one in Arcadia. We don't have to fight the one in this chapter, because he's just down here by himself. But as you can see, the damage and the accuracy are really scary on these guys. You don't have a completely clean way to deal with them. Isn't there one more? Yeah. No big deal, though. I will have fun, thank you. Guy is a javelin guy, so I can lure him to use his javelin into a hand axe, and he will certainly miss. I have plenty of avoid. Even if he hit that, it would have done 0 damage. It was a 3% chance to hit. I like that the Troubadour is coming for me too. Like, ooh, scary healer on the way. So we have to go shopping. This is a huge shopping chapter. We can buy killer weapons, which are just fantastic. We'll send Shauna to go shopping, and Lilina can one-shot the boss of Air Caliber supports. Speaking of, we need to bring Roy! Roy's the one who, end the chapter, can't he? Let's, send someone back to help bring Roy quicker. And Roy will give me that support bonus to, Lilina to help her guarantee a one-shot on the boss. I could also bring, story and finally finish the Lena support. She never finished that. Oh, I'm so excited to go shopping. And I'm doing this massive chain to move Roy forward. Alright, let's buy stuff. I don't see hand axes. Is there another shop? Can we not buy killer axes or hand axes here? If not, that would be a big disappointment. Well, let's try and stock up on other stuff. His killing edges are pretty good for Rutger. I'm gonna buy 3. I'm gonna buy some steel swords too. A killer lance is a pretty good weapon. It's more accurate than an iron lance even. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good weapon. Lance can use these. They're pretty strong. I like them. Let's buy some. I have plenty of javelins. What I really wanted was I wanted hand axes. Let's check our stocks of stuff right now, Merlinus. We have plenty of steel swords. We have plenty of javelins. More hand axes would be nice. Or would be nice. Is this the last time I can buy killer weapons? Do I want to like stock up like truly crazy on killer swords? Do I just want like a crap ton? Because that might be Rutger's like default use weapon for the rest of the game. Do I need a crazy amount? How many can I reasonably use? I could use it as a default weapon on other characters too. Do I just buy a ton? What do the shops look like going forward? Can I buy more? Let's check a shop's guide. It looks like there's more shops, Sake and Ilya, where I can buy killing edges, so it's not the last time. I sure hope they sell hand axes again at some point. Like I missed the opportunity to really get 10 million hand axes. I'm not seeing more hand axes late in the game. Hand axes are a staple early on. I hate the FEGBA shopping method until FE8. It's so bad how they just don't offer all the staples at every shop. God, why is my throat so dry? You could hear me like get 10 times louder after I took a sip of water. Anyway, there's an opportunity to buy killing edges later, so I have plenty right now, is what I was trying to say. Because both on the Ilya and the Sake route, it looks like there are shops with killing edges, so if I want more, I can get more. Besides, I have like 4, and I have the Wodao. So I think I have plenty of weapons. I've used a lot of fire tomes, so Alina's going through these like a lot. Let's buy some. I bought a lot. I have a restore staff. Will I need multiple? There are a lot of staff stabs in this game. Does Cecilia come with a restore staff? Is it actually reasonable to want more than one? Let's check to see if we get more free restore stabs. There's one in chapter 16. Knowing we get free restores, maybe I don't need to bother. Does Cecilia start with one? What do you start with? She has a mend restore. We don't even have one person who can use a restore staff until we get Nime. And by the time we have Nime, that's our second restore user, and we'll have a second restore staff. I don't think I need to worry about buying any restore staffs. No need for further shopping then. We're set. Nothing's gonna charge me, right? There's a very low chance something from bottom like randomly comes for me, so let's just win some people, who knows. Also bring a story over. Support Elena. Anyway, I'm gonna buy one more killing edge I don't need for the road, even though I can buy them cheaper later with a silver card, probably. Still have over 50k. I feel like I have infinite money. Yeah, let's finish the support before I forget. Hopefully I didn't get random support points from other characters the whole chapter and cap out. Maybe I did, but let's at least work on it then. And I can just finish it at some point. There we go. That's full supports for Lilina. That is plus 25% accuracy, plus 25% crit. Nice. Let's put that to use and let's one-shot the boss of Air Caliber. I can also get this village before the chapter's over. Nothing randomly charging me. So without supports, I have 88% hit rate, and I do not kill. So with just Roy, that should be enough to... Yeah, let's make sure we have animations on for this. Let's go to, actually, this where we can turn off Elfin and Soul, but otherwise keep characters that are not utility characters can be on. Easy. Easy. You better surrender. Look how much damage. Imagine seeing my Lilina and not surrendering. I'd surrender to that. Yeah, you are nothing. You're next to Lilina. You think I won't do the same thing to Narshan? Let's get steal Narshan's Delphi shield. Sorry. Speed again? No, you're too kind. She's so fast. Her cap is 25. That's crazy. She wasn't even supposed to be a dodge tank, but she can theoretically dodge. Like, Affinity does not give Avoid, but look, 71 Avoid. That's pretty high. You can fight hand axes and javelins. Let's grab that village and end the chapter. Theoretically, I could fight some of these guys for EXP, but if they don't charge me, this hero is too dangerous to lure out because he's too accurate and strong. So it's not worth it. Actually, what I could do is I can have Lilina go to the edge of his range, then just walk down and hit him and double him and kill him. I can get EXP. We don't have to end the chapter. Let's go to the edge of his range. Just as long as, let's just triple check everything so I don't fumble at this point. Leave Roy in C's range in case I make a mistake. I can just end the chapter. And grab my dancer. Let's get some more EXP. Let's make the strong Lilina even stronger. Lance is here in case we need him. Okay, so do these guys still stay stationary? Then if nothing else, But what I can do is go down there, get that kill, and then seize. And then that will be... Because the unpromoted guys are going to give really crappy EXP. Oh wait, let's position Shona to get the village on the same turn that we do that. Because the unpromoted guys will give really just 5 EXP at this point, but this guy, he's going to be worth a lot. Let's get him. It's a fast turn. Guarantee the accuracy with the story. Get the village, kill the guy, seize the chapter, end. Oh, is this the funny... Yeah, that's the FE6 manga sword. Weirded by Al. Al, your sword's shit! It's so bad! Al, what do you... No wonder he doesn't have it anymore. You just left this shit behind. Lame-ass sword. Look at the... Compare this to the Killing Edge, which has the same weight, more accuracy, more damage, and the crit. Al, your sword's terrible. Why is this loot in Chapter 13? Al. So bad. What does a steel sword look like? A steel sword's a lot heavier, but a steel sword has... Okay, so Al's sword is like a lighter version of a steel sword, I guess. That's what it's meant to be. You just have killing edges at this point, so it's unimpressive. How much EXP do we get from the hero? Ooh, nice crit. Didn't need it, but flashy. 17? Yeah, it's hard to get EXP now. Your units are pretty high level. Done. Okay, Arcadia sucks. This chapter is ass. There's so much going on. There's so many side objectives. It's on sand. It's fog of war. It's a desert. There's status stabs. It's hell. It's hell. So... put that away. I'll sell it later. Body ring, could probably go to Rucker. I bet Rucker could use it. He'd be pretty good at it. I could actually give Al's sword to Rucker as like a steel sword equivalent. That way it doesn't weigh him down. Doesn't even need the body ring, he can use lighter weapons like the Wo Dao and Al's sword. Killing Edge. Not gonna bother from Worm Slayer. Because the Manicheats have to die to Lilina to be to safely kill them, I think. Okay. Fresh set of weapons. Let's do some inventory cleanup. Let's take some of these, like, broken, busted up weapons I don't want. Sell them. Certainly won't ever use this flux. Oh, Nime. But... I can also make more money by selling promotional items I'm not going to use, but... so much money. I'm just kind of doing... Oh. Yeah, I'll sell them. Let's clean up a bit. Not gonna ever use an archer or a nomad. Know that much. It feels wrong to sell these even though I know I'm not using them. I have some weird sense of paranoia. I'm just keeping them for the second. Who else needs some inventory cleanup? Well, this hand axe it's cooked. I suddenly to carry a second fire. She rarely uses something that's not fire. We can't deploy everyone, so let's think about who we want to deploy, because we need to deploy thieves and flyers for utility, because the flyers need to carry people around. Because I have really bad mobility here. Sol could potentially be a restore staff user. Because there are sleeps in this chapter. So there's a lot of utility units we might want to bring. Well, we certainly don't want... Bolt is just a Marcus support, and Marcus is kind of just degraded into a lance support. He's a horse too, he's hard to use, so let's leave Bolt at home. That makes room to have a flyer to carry people around with. That will help a lot. All these horses are really bad news in Arcadia. I'm really wondering exactly who to bring. Let's think about my strategy for the map. That will help me make my decision. Let's talk about where the enemies are and what the side objectives are. Cecilia will join, so she can use a restore staff for me. The problem is that she's likely to be put to sleep, because the enemy targets the person lowest down the deploy list. Does she have a high enough staff rank to use a restore staff? Let's check that first. That determines if we want soul or not. So, Cecilia, base stats. Where are you? Okay, Cecilia's base... She has C staff, so she can use a restore staff. And I'll have Roy carry the restore, and we'll keep Saul at home. Where's the restore? It's on Saul right now. Go ahead and grab it. And then if I need the barrier for any reason, we can also have Cecilia carry that. So no Saul. Definitely gonna rely on Cecilia here, and hopefully she won't get put to sleep. Okay, what else? Let's bring up the chapter map for the loot. There's one on Serene's Forest. Let's go to Serene's. There's a lot of desert treasure I have to pick up. I believe that only thieves have a 100% pickup rate. Everyone else has I think, a luck percent pickup rate. I think there's a glitch to get 100% pickup rates if you suspend your data and reload. That's kind of cheesy. I'd like to play without glitches, if possible. Okay, I found the hidden treasure map online. I can share that. Okay. Main things I want. Mostly everything. So the warp, the speed. The warp is the single most important thing here, probably. No, maybe it's the silver card. Maybe the silver card is actually the single most important thing here. Because in the late game, I can just buy stat boosters. And the silver card lets me afford twice as many. Also, the boltings I need to beat Zephyr. I have over 50k. Like, imagine taking stat booster cost down from 8k to 4k. I could buy a lot. And boltings would only cost 1.5. It's looking like the success rate of finding treasure is 9%. It's not luck percent. That's frustrating. I can skip the silver blade. The silver blade is not very good. And the silent staff it's okay, but if it's hard to get, I don't need it. And I would like to get all the stat boosters, the boots, the speed wings, the talisman. Those are all good. Those are all good. There's wyverns on this chapter. One pack of wyverns. The wyverns are infamous in this chapter for attacking you from outside of the... I can show you where they are. Because you can only see so far, right? There's wyverns up here, and there's another one down here. And these guys charge at you pretty early. But the ones at top stay still. But either way, they're known for jump scaring you. Because, like, say you go to kill this Manakete, and then the wyverns that are here all fly down and obliterate you. I can definitely have Lena take out the Manakete and just rescue drop her, while I slowly work on positioning someone like Lance, who can fight all of the wyverns pretty easily. Nice. Okay, the desert does give 5 avoid. That helps us get avoid against them. The wyverns use... Yeah, thieves have guaranteed find. Can Lena make it? Yeah, she can get to that. Okay. There is a flyer. We could at least take out this Manakete on turn 1. I'm gonna open up FE Builder so I can refer to all of the enemy positions inside of the fog and their AI, because I can't afford to get jump scared. And I'm gonna get jump scared anyway, because there's gonna be like a moving bishop that I won't be able to see his current position, so it's gonna be really hard to know his range on his sleep staff. He's gonna move and he's gonna sleep me. It's gonna be super annoying. He starts in the top right corner. I have done some research on this chapter. There's also a lot of bandit reinforcements, but Rucker could solo like all of them. Okay, I have the reinforcement map open. Okay, I feel like my plan for this chapter isn't as solid as I would like it to be, but I'm going to leave the hidden treasure map open on my other monitor, and I have the unit placements on my main monitor, and I'm just gonna go for it. And we might learn some things on the way, and we might die horribly. Okay, so we get Cecilia, and she can use the Restore Staff. That's really nice. Her stats are, like, not good, but she's a horse of high move and utility for staff rank. So she's fine on a normal play fruit. She can carry around units and use stabs. It's not like Clarine has good stats. But she just has a really bad initial look because the game hypes her up as being this super powerful mage general, and then her stats are like 10. And she can't move very far in the desert. Speaking of moving far in the desert, yeah, Alan is fucked. It's really hard to have him get into support range for Lance. Okay, if I use the Elfire or the Air Caliber, I can one-round these guys without a support bonus. That's the power of the Lena. Otherwise, these Manicheets are super strong and super dangerous. Only 12 EXP. Now the horrifying process of moving lands very slowly to go fight those wyverns. Presumably, those wyverns don't reach Merity from here. Let's refer to their positions. I can line up their positions with the bones. They're forming a reverse Y shape. So they're here, 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 here. Like that. Let's see if any of them have javelins, because what if I'm getting hit right now? What if I've already made a mistake? Let's see if they have javelins. The Wyvern Lord is a Steel Lance. The two front Wyverns have Steel Lances, and the one in the back has a javelin. Okay, so we can count tiles. This is the Wyvern Lord, and he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, hit. Okay. So we're not in range. Let's laboriously work on getting Lance in. Are there any... I guess the closest thief treasure would be boots. Boots are like right here. I could get boots from here. I suppose I can work on that. What else is on? I feel like I should go get the speed wings early though. The speed wings on the lower left corner. I believe that there's no enemies in the lower left corner at the start, and they show up later. Yeah, they show up later. So if I get there early, then I don't have to worry about the reinforcements. Maybe that's better. Maybe I have to look for them early. Maybe in the meantime, Sophia could spam looking for the Silent Staff. That's no good, because I think that these wyverns are going to aggro. The wyverns in the lower right corner have that AI setting where if you're within 2 turns of striking, like if they can move 1 turn then 1 more and hit you, they'll start charging. So Sophia alone would get run down, she couldn't outrun them. I think I have to count tiles again to know how to approach that. I need to know what their aggro radius is, so I can do this chapter safely. Let's check their positioning. It looks like it's similar to the main pack, the pack of wyverns to the north, where they're forming a kind of like arrowhead. And the tip of the arrowhead facing away from me is where the javelin is. So they line up with this bit of terrain here, and the Wyvern Lord is on my cursor. So it's Wyvern Lord, Rider, Rider, and Rider. And I did just check, they do have that AI setting. It's begin assault when attacking of 2 movements. Okay, then let's count to see what 2 movements would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's movement number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit. My current sight range aggroes those wyverns. I could do it on purpose, but I would need someone in range who could fight them and be able to kill them back. Although, if I think about it, if it only triggers the Wyvern Lord and not his flunkies by the carefully managed aggro range, then I could just bonk him with Air Caliber. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 hit. Let's do this on purpose then. This should trigger only the Wyvern Lord. And then I can bring Air Caliber with Lena. and then take him out while Lance is busy dealing with the other pack of wyverns, and then we'll get a lot of stress off of my back. I can always just have Melody fly Lilina down here. I just need to move Sophia back next turn, and then she won't get hit, and we'll be okay. With that in mind, let's focus on moving Astoria to go grab speed wings and such before they get wrecked by reinforcements. I should put a torch in. Oh, he does have a torch in his inventory. Oh, nice. I think, yeah, the speed wings are here, and the talisman's up here. Let's try and get everything. Let's do our best. I'm not sure what to do with Rucker. Not sure what to do with a lot of my units. Well, Roy obviously wants to spend his turns moving towards the objective. But I think my way to get into the objective, I think I want to go right. I want to sneak around the right. There's a lot of Steel Sword mercenaries hanging out on this ridge here. So going up and around is very challenging because they're pretty likely to hit me and do damage. So I think if we go to the right, then there's less enemies we have to fight. Let's try and do that. Let's go to the right. Wait, Rucker I think I might actually specifically leave behind to fight reinforcements, if I think about it. Hopefully my initial plan works. Forgot about that random mage. Oh yeah, there's just a single mage in the middle of the desert. There's a couple of those. I didn't realize he was another Beacon Assault with 2 movements. Let's check the mage's AI then. The one by the Manakee that I can't currently see, don't move. Yeah, there's a stationary Manakee out in the fog, that's fine. Out in the sandstorm, I should say. But it turns out that this closer mage just happens to be an aggressive one. Big deal. Let's check their offensive power, low. So we can drop Lilina, dance Lilina, and then she can take him out. And since the Wyvern Lord is going to stop here and strike here, 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 if I attack this mage from here, I think we're safe. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're good. I have a plan. And then we can Air Caliber to destroy the Wyvern Lord. I hate how the sand even goes over the UI. This is like terrible. Hello? Draw the UI in front of the sand. This is awful. I guess it really makes you feel like you're caught in a sandstorm. Okay, now let's keep working our way towards the Speedwing and the Talisman. Let's get the Speedwing first. I think this tile, let's refer to my treasure map. This tile is the Speedwing. Okay, that's good. Lance's goal is to keep moving towards the pack of whips. Fight them. I should have given him a killer axe so he could one round the I should have given him a killer axe. That would have let him one round the Wyvern Lord. Now he has to do it over multiple actions. It's mildly unfortunate. I think I'm gonna leave Rucker behind, actually. I want him to be the one to, fight all the reinforcements. Let's start searching for the Silent Staff. Oh, I didn't think it would be first try. Well, that's easy. We got one piece of loot. Okay, if I counted tiles correctly... Yes! Oh, okay. Scary. Scary, but we didn't get hit. This guy I wasn't expecting. How can we fight this guy? I think we can, Oh, I can't fly over the bones. I wanted to grab Lilina and dance Lilina and move her. But maybe I can't fight this mage. Maybe I have to reset. Rucker can maybe do it? Rucker struggles to get close enough because Elfin is close enough. Maybe if we fly Rucker onto this tile and Elfin is where Clarina is, Rucker can go up there and take care of that mage. I think we have a way. I think we have a way. Let's get the speed wings. Air Caliber destroys Wyvern Lord. Strong enemy dead. Lilina is so good. I'm so happy I raised her. Now, we need to move Clarina out of the way. And we need a way to move Rucker onto this tile up here. Can we do that? I wish I had more mobility. Perhaps I can take him and fly past and go here, and then we move up and then we drop him there. Is that it? Is this possible? Yes, okay. So, if we do this exact precise movement like this, then here, then take, then drop, then dance, Rucker can take care of this mage for us. Low chance to dodge, but pretty dang good chance to crit. We either get the 78% crit, or we dodge that 39, or we reset the chapter. Roy has Durandal. Durandal would one-shot him. Durandal wouldn't have been risky. If we had Durandal right now, we'd be fine. But I can't move my units. I hate my horses. And I can give him Durandal. I can give him Durandal. There we go. No risk. No risk. Guarantee this. 100% hit rate for 84 damage. Crit for good measure, it'll be fine. Or not. Okay. That's the first time Durandal's been useful. First time I used an S-rank weapon. Okay, so let's count how close is Lance to these wyverns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, one more tile. Start fighting them. I won't have my support bonus from Alan. Unless I have Marcus grab him. No, I can't. Can't drop him in the same way. Unless Lance does a take drop Canto. I can do it. I can do a take drop Canto, can't I? And I can get support bonus on? There we go, and this puts me in range of the Wyvern of both supports. In fact, I can go forward too. No, I don't want to. I don't want to trigger the Javelin guy right now, because I have my Iron Axe out, and I'm not going to one-round the Wyvern Lord. If I go forward 2 tiles, the Javelin behind the Wyvern Lord here goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, hit, yeah, we have to do it this way. 82 avoid from the desert, my speed stat, so 92 avoid into lances. The Silver Lance Wyvern Lord's pretty accurate, but I think he has 0% of us right now. I think we're doing fine. Let's review the map of enemy units. Because I could potentially have Sophia lure out another Wyvern for Lilina to kill. I need to count tiles again. I have to play Arcadia very specific and very slowly. This is a very tricky chapter. There's a lot going on. So the one we lured out was this Wyvern Lord here. So let's get one of the next 2. Let's get the Northern one. So the Northern one is here, and he has the Steel Lance. And he goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, stop. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, hit. So we lure him out by going here. And then we move Sophia out next turn. Oh, what a complicated chapter. Everything's going as I've planned so far, at least. there's a sleepy girl. The Wandering Bishop has found us. It's not even this guy. It's the Wandering Bishop. I don't know where the Bishop is right now because I'm too busy grabbing loot with Astoria. My inability to see is quite rough right now. Yeah, she's having a little nap. What I'm gonna do is that I think I can kill this guy with the Iron Axe, then have Alan trade the hand axe onto Lance and then pick him up. Marcus can pick him up and drop him one tile forward, and we can creep forward that way. That's safe, right? Let's count again. This guy came from here. Did he come from here? Let's double check my enemy. Yes, he did come from there. So there's a guy here, and he goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So what if Alan goes here and picks him up? Because they threaten these tiles. So the tile Lance is currently on is safe. Once this guy's dead. So we finish off with the Iron Axe, and we're gonna move Marcus onto the tile Lance is currently on. To trigger the rest of the Wyverns and fight them all. Oh my god, Lance. That's not... Oh, we found the talisman, so we don't need to have a story do it. That was kind of, expected. We probably want to have him go get the silver card next, then. Okay, so... Trade. A hand axe into your inventory. Rescue. Do this. Take and drop, and that should, the rest of the Wyvern should now come for Lance. The rest of the Wyvern's over there. Anyway, so Sophia's now in danger of getting hit by a Wyvern Rider, so we need to move her immediately. But we can use the Restore Staff. It's wandering, or making service. Move this Restore Staff in this barrier. Do a take drop. Dance her, and trade over the stabs, and then she can restore its turn. And Sleepy Girl's awake now. Now I just hope that the Wandering guy uses the Sleep Staff more, I guess. Now we did aggro a Wyvern Rider to... So there's one flying at Lilina right now, so let's count tiles again to make sure Lilina's out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hit. Okay. Lilina can camp out where she currently is. I guess Wrecker is going to be in his supports. And just hopefully deal if anything comes at us. He's here, I guess. With the Durandal of all things. Turn are we on? 4. Reinforcements start coming as early as 7, I think. They don't move fast, they move through the desert. It's so scary watching things run out of the fog and attack me. I know I counted tiles meticulously, but it's still horrifying. Like, my plan has been a complete success so far, but like, god. This is a very scary chapter. God, the Wandering Priests are spooking me. Yes. Okay. While Astoria goes north to get the silver card, let's see if we can see anything. Not much. The silver card is up here. There's a 5x5 box with these bones, similar to the lower left corner. So he has to go pretty far north. When do reinforcements start showing up and where? The reinforcements almost exclusively come from the bottom left corner, which is why I got the Speed Wing and the Talisman first. So as long as we... yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We can outpace them easily. I'm more concerned about the overall 20-turn objective to beat the chapter, so I can get the Gaiden. Wandering Mages. Are there going to be any more Wandering Mages? I'm going to check in Builder to see who was responsible for the Wandering Mage. Yeah, I left my Torch Staff in Convoy. It also only has 2 uses, but it's a huge mistake to have left it. So, checking the unit list in FE Builder, there is an Air Caliber Mage that might come at me when I go get the silver card, but if I gather the silver card from the lower left corner, I'll be too far away for him to attack me. So he won't charge. So the Air Caliber Mage will never attack me. We already took care of the Northern Thunder Mage. There's 6 mages in total in the chapter. I'm going to inventory where all of them are, so that I don't get surprised by their high movement range. There's a Thunder Mage close on the east that we already killed. We aggroed him earlier. There is a stationary... yeah, there's some stationary mages that guard Manicheets. One of them is an Elfire, so that could possibly hurt Lilina, depending on how high her res is. But yeah, I think the rest of the mages are stationary until you get within their range. No, there's an Elfire mage on the far east that has attack after 2 movements, so we have to be really careful about that guy. Anyway, I think we keep working our way east. I think our goal is obviously kill this this Wyvern Rider, but we want to start aggroing out the next one. We've gotten the Wyvern Lord here and the Wyvern Rider here, so that's 2 out of 4. This one we can aggro next. He moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hit. Or hit. So if we stand on this tile and kill with Air Caliber, that will aggro the 3rd Wyvern. I might not even need Air Caliber. Maybe I one-shot these guys if I've just been using it because it's there. Now, I think Lance has done his job of killing the 4 weapons up here, because we can go get the silver card and then turn around without getting hit. Although, can I sneak across this way? No, that'd be too close to stuff. I probably want to turn back around. I think I'm going to have Miradi fly around the story once he gets the silver card to bring him back, grab the boots, and catch up with my army. Moving him around would be super convenient, now that I'm no longer in a crisis. He gives me vision, and he gets me items. So I might dance to move him around. I think my situation is stabilized. I don't know where the Sleep Staff guy is currently hanging out, but he only has 1 more use of sleep. So we just need to not get too jump scared by him. That's the main concern. Rescuing him scary. My vision's about to drop, but I'll go drop him next turn. Now, because the guys can only use the Sleep Staff 1 more time and we know he's currently in range of Sophia, I think he's hanging out up here. So my gimmick here is going to be to move Sophia to make him come towards Rucker, and then Rucker can kill him. Because he obviously wants to sleep Sophia or Cecilia, those are his 2 favorite targets. Get him with Rucker. Ah, he's there? Well, I found him. Now he swaps to magic, but he doesn't hurt me. So it's okay. We can have him die to Lilina. I need to be very careful. I did supposedly trigger this Wyvern. Would have gone 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I need to back up for my current tile. Why isn't the silence guy trying to use silence? I don't mind that he's not using it, but whatever. Let's back up so the Wyvern doesn't get me, and then we can fight this guy in enemy phase. We need at least Thunder to be able to kill him. No, if we have Roy in range, then we can use fire. We'll do enough damage. This is a very, very meticulous, methodical kind of chapter. On the plus side, it looks like if you have your plan, it's very consistent. There, no sleepy girls. I'm gonna get the silver card from this tile, and then actually, what's the closest I can be without triggering the Air Caliber Mage? Should be close to the boots. Air Caliber Mage is here, and he has aggro within 2 tiles, so let's count again. This is just the endless counting chapter, I just count over and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strike, 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 strike. He strikes like on this diagonal line. So I can pick up the silver card from here, and it's fine. As long as it's not literally picking up the silver card from the upper right corner, like here, it's gonna be okay. I can get it from the lower corner without aggroing. I forgot about this guy. Did he charge in from somewhere? Okay, he's fine, right. I panicked because I thought he had his full 5 tiles of movement. I was overthinking things, just mages that have 5 tiles of movement. I scared myself because I was within 5 tiles of a mercenary. But even if he has the 2 tile aggro, he'll go here, 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 and he still won't. Yeah, he won't aggro. I just let myself get scared. This is why I didn't want to go over the top. All of these mercenaries are... Honestly, I actually could deal with them with Lilina. Like, Lilina could do hit and runs on them, but there's a hero. The hero is a big issue. Lilina can also probably hit and run, but she's down here, so whatever. Now, on turn 7, reinforcements, the brigands start spawning from the lower left corner. I think this is a Rucker training opportunity. I think Rucker cleans house with inaccurate brigands. They all have axes. Let's go check what their setup is. Devil Axe, Killer Axe. How accurate is a Devil Axe? It's 55. The Killer Axe is going to be the most accurate axe at 65, but this could be an unpromoted brigand, so pretty inaccurate. Mostly a lot of steel axes, hand axes. Yeah, I can have Rucker fight everything alone without supports, because he has weapon triangle and defensive terrain, 5% from the sand. No support Rucker is pretty good avoid. How much avoid is it? 44, 53, 5 from terrain, 58, and from weapon triangle 68. He'll be good. He'll be good. Much of this chapter is just like a knowledge and planning check, because this chapter is like an information war, right? Because I've been referring to documentation so much, it's gone fine so far, but it has been stressful. I will admit it has been stressful. I'm going for all chapters true end, yes, which is why I'm trying to do this in 20 turns, getting the guiding ring going to 14x. I'm not, like, required to do that, to say that, oh, look at me, I beat FE6. I think people would still agree that I beat FE6 if I don't get True End. But it would be more prestigious to get True End. Silver card. Run away. Okay, next up are boots. Boots are right here. Boots are right there. Watch this. We can do a take drop. And a dance, and we can go get those boots. Boots. Oh, they're one tile up. They start here. Okay, well, we'll get them. It's this hero is why I didn't want to go over the top. Look at his accuracy and his damage. He's scary. I am a certified fog hater. I don't like Fog of War very much. Okay, so this is Wyvern number 3. Wyvern number 4. So we got the Lord and his 2 frontal flunkies. Javelin guy is here. So let's count the tiles on Javelin guy and see if we can aggro him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Strike, strike. So just going forward to kill this guy from this tile will successfully aggro, this will aggro Javelin guy, and then we just need to back up. And we work our way to the right. Okay, Rucker, you're on brigand duty. You will handle the brigands for me. Other people need to not get caught by brigands. Before I follow Selena. Make it to the right as well. Just need to get out of this middle and outrun those brigands. They're so much closer than I thought. I miscounted the tile. I thought they spawned on the edge, not one off. Cecilia has to dodge. That was the single most accurate thing Rucker has to dodge, the Killer Axe. Everything else is 55 accuracy instead of 65, so they have 0% hit rates. We're fucked though. Cecilia has to dodge. They're so close. I wasn't ready for it. That's on me. I was so focused on like all my other plans of getting loot, baiting out wyverns. Because all 8 wyverns are dead. I wasn't taking the reinforcements seriously enough. I just had it in my head that Rucker would kill them. Miss. Okay, how do we get out of this pickle? They are so... For some reason, I thought that the whole group spawned on the left, like the lower left. I didn't think that they... that was complacent. Might need a not Rucker solution and stuff. Wait, this guy's so accurate! Oh god. Wait, the Berserkers have so much skill. They actually... They could bust up Rucker. They have huge hit rates. I can maybe get a Durandal crit, but it's only 30%. Oi! Oi! Oh, we're in trouble. Alina can clean house. You know, these guys have low hit rates. Besides the main Berserker. What if Alina just got in there and beat him up? Is that doable? Just go full Alina mode? Can we just trust Alina? The problem is, this guy's in the way. If this guy wasn't in the way, we could kill the Berserker. They kind of outpaced my horse units, and there's like a hand axe here. Hand axe guy's the problem. Because Roy can escape the rest of them for now, if hand axe guy is gone. Maybe I could just rely on a dodge. Like, maybe if Alina can dodge Maggie, and if Rucker can dodge Rose, Roy kill. This is a base Roy. You tell me if Roy can kill. No, Roy cannot kill. And Cecilia's base stats are so bad she can't double a hand axe. It's kind of an embarrassing situation. Now, Lance can't get really that close. Marcus can get close, but he can only hit one of them. But we would be able to have him have the Lance support. Yeah, they support each other. They have an A rank. No, it still wouldn't be enough. Even for a Cecilia chip. She's the Etrurian something something. You're so mean. She could chip and then be rescued, of course, right? And then she could be out of the way. And then theoretically, we could have Sophia come in and do the same thing, and then be rescued by Deke. Or we could even have Cecilia... We could maybe have both mages chip and then get rescued, and then Melina can come in and hit Maggie. Because like if Cecilia hits, we could have Clarine or Deke move up and rescue, and then we can get the rescuer out of the way with Elfin, so the other person can rescue the next person. And then we can have 2 mages kill the hand axe guy, which frees up the Lina to move 6 tiles, come here and kill Maggie, wall off the other brigands, and then just dodge tank the rest of them. I like this. This is pretty safe. We just need to dodge this 25, right? This is the safest way to do this, and we need to hit too. The problem is Sophia's hit rate is going to be 53? Christ, girl. Never fucking mind. Girl, you are embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing the stream. Why did you show up with 2 skill in Dark Magic? What is this character? 2 skill? 2? 2? 2? Marcus for a hand axe. Marcus could get danced in for a hand axe. He doubles, right? 14 speed? 8? We're gonna try and have Marcus kill that guy with the hand axe, I guess. And then he'll get traded his steel sword to have more dodge into that steel axe. And Maggie will be dead by then, so he can't get halberded. And we can have Lance nearby for his the support. So 10%, like 5% more accuracy. We don't have Bolt for more accuracy. We might just miss here, but we have to do something. So we're gonna go Marcus mode. It's the only thing I can do. I need someone who can kill the hand axe guy. And what better way to kill a hand axe than with a hand axe? You do not... You're gonna have 14 damage with Lance. So we're gonna have to also use Cecilia. Everything sucks right now. On the plus side, he's not likely to hit me, and then I can rescue Marcus and then have Cecilia finish. Marcus would be so convenient if you crit right now. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. The situation is what we call interesting. I think we have to... I can't give up on killing Maggie. Okay, so Roy has to move here and run away, right? But if Hand Axe Guy is alive, he chases Roy. Do we leave Hand Axe Guy alive? No, because if I don't kill Hand Axe Guy, I can't kill Maggie. I'm going to think about something entirely else. Let's just take a different risk. Let's just do this and not think about Maggie right now. Let's just do this. Okay. That got done. I should have used a random one. I thought that one Rodao crit plus the follow-up killed, and I didn't do the math because I was just trying to distract myself from the situation on the right. We do have to run. So, plan 2 is Lina uses her 71 avoid and just dodges Maggie. That's safer than Roar dodging that hand axe, and it makes it easier to run away from the hand axe, so this is backup plan. We do this. And now we just need to get Marcus and Cecilia out of range of stuff. Which we can easily do. Okay, Lelena, don't get halberded. Do not get hit by the halberd. Don't get hit! Put this 21 speed to good use, girl. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Oh hey, we can go get the boots. That's cool. That's something we can do. I kind of forgot that we had Miridi up here and that we were getting boots. I was kind of thinking about literally anything else. I want to drop him this turn for some more sight. Okay. And I guess we end turn, right? This horrifying situation. Who are you holding again? You're holding Marcus. I could drop Marcus. If that guy's a hand axe, gonna hit Sophia because I didn't move Sophia. Is that what's gonna lose us this? Does that guy have a hand axe? Are we about to, like, die to having not moved Sophia because I didn't look up the reinforcement spawns? Oh, Christ. Oh my god, I'm stressing. I'm stressing. We're learning things, but I'm stressed. I should have moved Sophia. I just didn't want to move her too far forward. I didn't want her to aggro, like, the Elfire Mage. Don't have a hand axe. So Roy aggroed the Javelin Wyvern just now, because we had to make him run. That's cool. For the love of God, Lower Brigand, don't have a hand axe. Do not have a hand axe. Don't attack Sophia. Don't do it. Or if you do, you just miss. Okay. I like how this guy had so much HP Lelena couldn't one-shot, so to that she said no, I'm one-shotting anyway, with a Fire Tome. Hey, we're alive. Despite everything, we are alive. It shocks even me that we're alive, honestly. I think one thing I want to do this turn is I want to move Cecilia down south because I want her to barrier Lelena so Lelena can take care of the charging Elfire Mage that I'm expecting to attack me on the right side. Hand axe, yeah, we just have to manually have Rutger start carving through. I'm so shocked that I'm alive. This chapter is hell. We've even gotten 5 pieces of loot so far. We got Boot, Talisman, Speedwing, Silence, and Silver Card. Like, everything's going well. Like, hauntingly well. Oh, I can actually have Lelena kill, Killer Axe guy so he's not a problem later, and then just dance. And, oh, but she has to get back there. Can she do that from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hit. Nope. She can't. No dancing then. Lelena has to kill, Wyvern Rider. That's not optional. Anyone help with these guys? Kinda dangerous right now. Where's Lance? Hi, Lance. Lance have a sword, at least. It's a distraction I can't get hit with the supports, at a minimum. He has, like, really good avoid, Alan, and, just putting Alan, we already can't get hit by axes. We have, 72 avoid, 82 into this Killer Axe. That takes care of the Killer X. Cannot also take care of this Hand X at the same time. We'll just ignore him and have him, we'll outrun him and make him go for Marcus. That's my strategy, I think. That's the best thing I can do. Let's creep to the right. This is the last Wyvern in the chapter. He's dead now. That's all 8. We got all 8 Wyverns. What's left in the chapter? There's Elfire Mage and reinforcements and the boss. Oh yeah, the boss. I don't even have a consistent way to do the boss. He has a light brand. I'm stressing. What's your con? 6. I'm gonna move you, but I can't move you too quickly. I guess I could do like a dance. Dance from the tile a story is currently on. I can move a story too at some point, but for now, I specifically kind of want to move Cecilia. It's too crowded up here, I don't have any room. I'll just drop her next turn. Or instead, I'll grab a story this turn. It's just easier if I do it that way. I can do this, I can get danced. I can go drop him for vision and figure out where this supposed charging Elfire Mage will be. I need him down here to get the warp anyway. Now if him in front, once the Elfire Mage comes charging, we'll see him. What turn is it? 9. The limit's 20, I think we're gonna be fine. Stay ahead. Any threats? Both of those are going for plants. Out of the way. Are we good? Are we safe? Are we stable? Are we actually stable? Are we no longer in a crisis? Are we surviving Arcadia? Okay, there's more of them. They just keep coming. We have so many turns to get to the boss. It's gonna be turn 10 after this, I think, so... And we will have killed all the Wyverns, so we just kinda have to walk there. I might have to kill the boss with Lilina or something. Oh, actually, I have a story plus Roy support. Let's do some calcs. We have weapon triangle advantage to the boss's light brand, right? Are there desert tires there for avoid? Anything I can get for avoid? I can fight him from the armory! That's 10 avoid! Maybe Lilina can get the boss. Because 10 avoid from the armory, 10 from weapon triangle because he uses the light brand. Let's think about this. What's your current avoid? Let's add 5 for the armory. We're in the desert right now. It'll be 81. That's so good. 91? With weapon triangle? Oh my god, Lilina can dodge tank and obliterate the boss. It's probably gonna work. He'll have a 19% hit rate, I think. Okay, Lilina will kill the boss. Other people are gonna stay behind to take care of these brigands. Move forward, because this guy's a hand axe, so we can actually kill on a player phase. And I can creep my supports forward as well. It's actually turn 20. Now I'm looking it up, it's apparently turn 25. The time limit in this chapter is surprisingly generous. It's only difficult if you don't have a plan for getting all the treasure, I guess. to locate the last threats remaining in the map. This is a stationary mage. This is a stationary Manakete. Hellfire 18. Lena has 17 res, but she gets +1 defense from Roy and +2 defense from Astore. Light and Dark give defense, right? Let's check. I think they do. I think she has +3 defense from supports, so she should be at 20 res. She doesn't need a barrier. Let's double check if I'm correct about Dark. Yeah, Dark does not give defense. I was wrong about Dark. It's just Light that gives defense. So she's getting +1 defense from Roy, +1 defense from Astore. 19 effective res. That's good enough for the first mage, at least. Let's lure this guy out and take him out. We can move Roy forward too, and it's fine. We can move forward here and be in range of both supports. We are creeping across the east. We are making progress. We are moving. We are moving. I'm gonna go grab some units like Elfin to rescue them from the center where they're currently kind of trapped. Maybe Cecilia because she's like the worst at moving. She's like one tile. She's like super trapped. Save like these horses. Elfin's more useful though. They just keep coming. This is ridiculous. There's a random mercenary. How fun. Don't know if I have a fucking way to deal with him. All my combat units are elsewhere. Maybe Marcus can take him with Armads. Marcus has like a lot of defensive Armads. He doesn't have Wolt here. He doesn't have that much defense. Maybe picking up Elfin just screwed me there. Well, Barker's doing pretty well for himself. Okay, this guy's scary. We could throw javelins at him. We could get, like, Lance to be there. I have to go drop Elfin back. And these brigades just keep spawning, huh? I think turn 10 is their last spawn. I think we're done with brigands. So we can probably afford to pull Lance back and deal with this guy. Obviously, you need to get out of the way. That happens every single time. I'm gonna bring back Elfin just to help. Well, I guess switch to the hand axe so I can enemy phase out these guys. I work my way towards the mercenary. And if we drop Elfin, have Elfin dance Lance and help him get in range to eliminate this guy. And Lance will be able to move up to get Dance, move up to and kill him. Oh, what a mess. Situation still stable? Question mark. Well, the Lina can go up and annihilate this Well, it's nearby. Well, the Wyvern's dead. Let's find where the other Manakete is. Okay, I can align my other Manaketes like here. There's two mages flanked by either side, so they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they strike, and then we can move Estory, find them. Hellfire Guy's gonna charge me. I don't think Thunder Guy does. Hellfire Guy definitely charges. No big deal. Lina has enough res to fight him without a support bonus. We can be aggressive here. Ooh, level up. It's a pretty Lina level up, it's game magic. Yeah, no, I really don't like Fog. It's kind of, I think Fog is pretty bad. I am a certified Fog hater. It takes very little to convince me to dislike a Fog map. I think Fog maps often just serve as like kind of like haha gotchas. There's a lot of like gotcha moments in this map as well, because of the Wyverns are known for striking you from outside of your sight range, because they lurk in like the corners of the map, and you move anyone who's not a thief with a torch, and they fly at you and they kill you with a Wyvern Lord Silverlance. No, I think this map is terrible. You just look up stuff. Is Last Hope the FE8 chapter? Is that FE8 chapter 19, or is it 18? Or 20? I forget which chapter it is. Let me count in my head what chapter it is. It's 19, right? Yeah, the defense one, Reeve in the castle. The really strong enemy. That map is weird, because everyone says, oh, FE8's easy, but that map has, like, really, really, really strong enemies. But also, it's easy to skip. Because the enemies, like, they use magic, they attack at range, they attack close up, they have, like, some of them even have brave weapons. They're, like, really strong. They attack from all angles. But a lot of people just warp to Reeve. Or they hide in the treasure room. You can grab the king and just hide in the one-tile choke. So Hellfire Guy's moving. Move within range of Thunder Guy. Attack Hellfire Guy at the same time. I also one-shot Thunder Guy. Well, certainly. And the Manakete and the mercenaries are not close enough to be able to... Yeah, nothing can threaten me. The Jafar chapter has too many troll moments. I think the fact that Ursula starts charging is a terrible idea, because she can kill Zephiel from bolting. Like, she just charges and kills Zephiel bolting. I think that's bad. I think that's very bad. Like, it's a cool idea for a map, but like, goddamn, Ursula should not start moving. Lance has to go back. His job right now is to, kill this guy here. And we can defense tank with supports, so we just move to the side. Move Alan up, because he has to get out of the hand axe range anyway. And then with just Alan, we already are guaranteed. And we can dance down next turn to deal with the incoming brigands. Let's get people out of range of these brigands. Can't even see them, that's stressful. Wait, I know they can't hit me. If I need to rescue anyone next turn, I'll have me already on standby. Ah, they're coming for me. When is it? 13. Stop walking at me, that's awkward. Lynn has really low con. I could probably do a rescue and drop of Roy, both are in the story if both are in range, and have her like attack something that get rescued back. Well, they can't even go far enough. We're having an issue here. Yeah, no, I don't like the open desert, especially because you spawn in the middle of it and you have to go in every direction to get all the loot. Desert loot is also just a weird mechanic. While I did, you're Marcus. You're not even Lance. Lance has to get dance this turn. I'm gonna definitely go fly Elfin over to help Lilina take out that hero and mercenary that are charging her. Alright, brigands are finally all killed. Still possible to get hit, but we're reaching a home stretch here. I think we're gonna be fine. I no longer even have to escape the middle for any reason because of no more threats coming towards middle at this point. Just have to go get useful people at the end point. That's how I did it in my ROM hack. I designed a desert chapter where it's not all dunes for starters, and there's very distinct bones, and when you visit the village they say search near the bones, and that's how you can find the treasure. Fortunately, I just have to move back, because these guys are so accurate. I have, like, okay avoided right in the story, but, like, it's not worth risking on. We're gonna wait for Elfin here. So I can take them both out in one turn. Yeah, they still can't. Yeah, the hero can reach. The hero's actually outpacing. It's interesting. Maybe that like makes a way where you run away enough turns and you can actually do a rescue drop and avoid the mercenary who can only like But it's more convenient to have Elfin here. Then we can attack the hero and dance, and then attack the mercenary. Then we can keep progressing. Very hard for anyone else to meaningfully catch up before the chapter's literally over without Merity coming back for them. But I think that just Lilina can finish this chapter at this point. Just Lilina and Roy's group. You just have to get to the top. And I need to remember to pick up the warp. That's the really, really important thing, to go get that warp. Man, this guy's getting wrecked. Warp is, I guess it's just one tile down, I can pick it up. I'm really close. These two aren't going to make it, I'm just moving move for some reason. They don't need to. Okay, so go down one tile, we pick up warp. So we can drop him again so we can see, because not being able to see is extremely nerve-wracking. I'm probably good to run up and kill that Manakete. I've already killed the hero and the mercenary and all that, so there should be nothing that threatens us. Leah's a real one for one-rounding these guys of fire. It's crazy that, like, the reason I trained Alina was for the purpose of, like, I thought that she would be good in the end game for bolting out Zephiel and killing Manaketes in True End, but Arcadia would not have worked without her. Having a strong mage was so important. She's super speed blessed. She's extremely speed blessed. Manaketes are super slow, but the speed helped her, it's easy for her to double stuff in this chapter because the Brigands are slow and the Manaketes are slow, but no, she's extremely speed blessed. She has a speed wing too. She has had a speed wing. Yeah, these two are never gonna make it. Leave them behind and go finish this chapter, Elena. Stay out of their range. See if they're have that kind of like semi-aggressive AI. Bring Elfin in close. So he can dance, so we can kill both of them with courage. Or just... Oh yeah, the Silver Blade wasn't even going for it. Just, you know, it's not that good. It's in convoy, we can't see it. The Silver Blade is very heavy, and we don't have a use for super heavy weapons that lower our void. It's also inaccurate. It's just kind of an inconsistent weapon. It's hard to use. It's kind of bad. All three of them charge. Really? Okay, well we can always dance and back up. Or like, you know, dance, attack, rescue back. We can be aggressive. I can always grab her with Mirage. Man, Alina has been the absolute MVP of this chapter. There's been, like, countless chapters where, like, Marcus was the MVP, then Lance, and, you know, I'm not sure if Rutger's ever been the MVP, but, like, oh my god. Alina? Uncontested MVP of this chapter. Let's, pull her back. This guy can move, probably even onto that tile. Pull her back all the way. Out of nervousness, I'll move Sophia back one. Turn 18. FEWAD's telling me turn 25 is the limit. So, we're getting there. I'll double check that information on the Serenes. Blade. This chapters. Within 25 turns, Sophia alive. Okay. We're making it, we're making it. Wait. Oh, just the boss now. I'm gonna dance the story to make him go even closer up, just to like quadruple check that there's nothing there that is going to come hit me. Just the boss and this light brand and this 114 hit. 10 avoid from armory, weapon triangle, knocks off 20. 94. Then next to Warren Story, 76. Is an 18% chance to hit me. So don't hit me. Do not hit me. I've come this far. If I get hit by that light brand now, I'm going to cry. He's not gonna move. Not gonna move. Ah! Don't scare me like that! Don't do that! That's horrifying. Let's scout a few tiles. Doesn't look like anyone else is coming. Elena, my beloved. And now we just need to position our supports and to go for the kill. I'm nervous about it. I'm nervous. I am nervous. We can't guarantee that safe. We can just do probably safe. We only have probably good enough. The guiding ring. That's for Saul. We can promote Saul, and then he can warp. In case we need to warp during I don't know, if like 14x sucks, we could warp. If 16x sucks, we can warp. Nime can warp later, but those are the opportunities that Saul could potentially warp before we recruit Nime. Alright, I'm nervous. I'm nervous as hell, but there is nothing to do but to pray at this point. To trust in Melina. Wish I could one-shot him. Air Caliber doesn't have a higher critical rate. Only Thunder has a higher critical rate, and it might miss. So it's probably more consistent to go for Fire, because it'll hit. So either I crit, or I dodge. Oh, I'm too scared to press the button! I've been on this chapter for so long! It's been so scary. I'm closing my eyes. Come on, Melina. She didn't crit. Don't get hit! Don't get hit! For the love of God! I'm going to shit my pants. I'm going to shit my pants. I am... That was... You got hit? What was that? What was the chance of that? 20 free displayed hit. I'm checking the true hit table. Give me a second. A displayed hit of 23 has a true hit of 10.8. That was a 10.8% chance to fail the chapter, and we failed. Yes, I have considered crying. No! Okay. The good news is that this chapter is very, very plausible. As long as you're very meticulous about what tiles you stand on, you can handle all the wyverns, you can bait them all out, and I dealt with the reinforcements in a sloppy way. With better pre-positioning on Rutger, if I let Lance take the western reinforcements and Rutger take the south ones, it would have been safer. This chapter is 100% repeatable and doable at low risk. It just takes an eternity. And I have to do it again. And because I have to do it again, I'm doing that tomorrow. There's no shot I'm hitting restart right now and redoing all of that. I am so demoralized after getting hit by that light brand. I'm going. I'm doing something else. Thank y'all for watching. I'll redo this tomorrow. I have not seen anyone use Tormod in Radiant on endgame, no. I don't plan to do so myself. Thank you for watching. Thank you for appreciating my struggle. Cheers. I'm hitting end stream.